Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Now today we are going to check out that vegan teacher. Now that vegan teacher come after me, I don't really care because guess what, you're going to get roasted. Also, I also eat meat. So, let's jump straight into this to see what we'll just see what the hell she has to say. The fact that she said Ramsay is Hitler. Hitler wasn't a bad guy. Kills me inside that she has no. Hitler was a bad guy, but we're not gonna get into that today because that is too many things I have to discuss about World War II, and I know my geography and history. Now, anyway, let's jump into the video to see what she has.
That vegan teacher has one of the worst reputations in YouTube history.
She is.
From harassing Mr. Beast for simply promoting his Feastables chocolate bar, to framing Gordon Ramsay as a terrible anti-vegan and comparing him to the devil and Hitler, no one is ever off limits from the wrath of that vegan teacher.
So you're saying that Hitler wasn't a bad person. Now, we're definitely not going to dive into that. Honestly, so you're saying Gordon Ramsay is a horrible anti-vegan, just like I am? And you're getting mad at Mr. Beast for promoting his chocolate? First of all, Mr. Beast, like literally, you cannot control people's lives. Anyway, enough talking about that. Let's see what they got for us.
Even if you're the most beloved person on the internet, if you end up becoming her enemy, she will pester you, stalk you, and criticize you for the most illogical reasons ever. My name's Ryan, and we're gonna figure out what exactly happened to the people who fell victim to that vegan teacher, starting with Mr. Beast. In August of 2021, the vegan teacher uploaded a video titled, "Mr. Beast, no amount you give to charity can undo the damage you're causing by promoting eating meat." She began the
People can eat whatever they want, so shut the fuck up.
Video by targeting Mr. Beast's "I ate a $70,000 golden pizza" video, stating that there are millions of starving children in the world, and instead of spending this much money on a pizza, Jimmy should have used it to solve world hunger.
But before we watch him eat a $70,000 pizza, let's look into the eyes of this child. There are millions of children around the world who are starving to death.
We know that. We absolutely know that. And guess what? Mr. Beast is helping those kids. So even though, Mr. Beast, no amount you give to charity can undo the damage you are causing by promoting eating meat, he is still helping the world. You are the one being discriminated. Everything. Now shut up, that vegan teacher. Now shut up.
Parents who are crying because they can't provide essential foods for their children. $70,000 could buy
A Science and Kirk success story. This is Jay. He can fix just about anything.
I'm the general contractor.
a lot of
Honestly, that vegan teacher, I would rather, if you were poor and I saw you, I would rather give the other homeless person money than you.
food.
However, her arguments immediately fell into obscurity as she failed to acknowledge Mr. Beast's extensive contributions to do exactly what the vegan teacher was arguing about, fighting food poverty, like his food bank, which had given away nearly 1 million meals to those in need by the time vegan teacher uploaded this video. She also didn't mention Mr. Beast's non-profit Beast Philanthropy channel, which actually started with him giving away free food, and is still doing the same to this day. So it's obvious that people weren't going to let her get away with these lies. You know, he did give 5 stores worth of food to children, but nah, let's just gloss over that. The amount of money he donated to people in need and to plant trees is more than you can make in 100 years. She also repeatedly asked Mr. Beast to disclose whether the item he's eating in the video is vegan or not.
Are they vegan tacos made with beans and vegan cheese?
We're gonna start with $1 pizza,
Is that a vegan hot dog?
$8 burger.
By all accounts, this is an unreasonable demand. For starters, it would get extremely boring and repetitive if Mr. Beast were to list the ingredients of everything he eats in his videos. Plus, only eating vegan food would also alienate the vast majority of his global audience, as less than 1% of the people in the world are vegan. Unsurprisingly, however, this video racked up nearly 500,000 views due to Mr. Beast's massive popularity. Many other YouTubers jumped on the bandwagon as well and started making commentary videos on the subject, and some of these videos went super viral, gaining millions of views.
Alrighty. Mr. Beast, we don't really care what you eat. Also, let's not look at that. We don't really care what you eat. As long as it's something that you can enjoy to eat, then you can enjoy what they eat. She's not going to control you. Do not fall into her traps.
All of this sudden hype gave the vegan teacher the perfect opportunity to capitalize on this moment and farm for more views, because less than a week later, she uploaded another video on Mr. Beast titled, "Mr. Beast, Stop Paying for Animal Abuse," somehow implying that Mr. Beast is consciously spending money on torturing and abusing animals. This upload followed a similar format to our previous one, only this time focusing on Mr. Beast's "I ate a $100,000 golden ice cream" video. And just like her last attempt, she started asking Mr. Beast to disclose the ingredients of the food he's eating and specify whether they're vegan or not.
But what is the base made out of? Is the base made out of something vegan? I don't know what you're eating. It's some sort of cake, but they didn't say whether there's eggs in there or milk in there.
Now, while she did acknowledge Mr. Beast's charity efforts, she tried to downplay his contributions by saying Mr. Beast only provides some donations to the poor.
You shouldn't be eating foods that cost that much money anyway. You should be giving that money to the poor. And I know that you do give some donations to the poor, but why are you eating a $100,000 ice cream at all?
But even this was nothing compared to what she would say about Jimmy next. Less than 2 weeks after her second video, that vegan teacher uploaded another one with an even more confrontational and accusatory title. At Mr. Beast, no amount of good you do for the world can undo the damage you are causing. This video started off like usual, with her critiquing the lack of vegetables and other vegan ingredients on the world's largest pizza slice included in this video.
What on earth? What is this pizza? There's not one single vegetable on there? Where are the mushrooms? Where's the spinach? Where's the broccoli?
Honestly, guess what, vegan teacher? No one cares.
But then, that vegan teacher said this.
What else do you got here? Poutine with cheese on it? No. Cheese comes from milk, which is stolen from mothers after their babies were taken from them.
You get that, but he can eat whatever he wants, idiot.
Do you think that kidnapping is okay, Mr. Beast? Kidnapping babies and
You're not
stealing from them?
kidnapping animals.
Do you think that stealing is okay?
Cheddar.
Apparently you do.
So in
I'm eating cheese right now. What you gonna do about that? Honestly, too, Mr. Beast can eat whatever he wants, and they're not kidnapping babies. What they're doing, they're just grabbing milk.
her mind, Mr. Beast showed a picture of poutine in his video. Poutine has cheese in it, cheese is made with milk, milk is taken from cows, so Mr. Beast is somehow okay with promoting kidnapping and stealing. This by all means was an outrageous allegation, and unsurprisingly, she received a ton of backlash from viewers. All 3 of her videos were ratioed into oblivion, and it felt like this would put an end to her absurd content. However, the vegan teachers never backed down from a topic simply because of online mockery, and staying true to her nature, she continued making videos about Mr. Beast. The themes of these videos also got more and more aggressive with each new upload, from telling him to stop abusing animals to accusing him of paying for torture, kidnapping, and murder of animals. She also released a frankly comical rap video as a sort of diss track against Mr. Beast.
Why is Mr. Beast an animal bully when instead of eating meat, he can just eat protein-packed veggies?
However, despite all of her attempts at baiting a response, she never received any direct retaliation from Jimmy, as he realized that not saying anything was the best way to make that vegan teacher move on.
Yeah, true. I mean, I would rather say something so that I can get rid of her, but honestly, guess what? That vegan teacher, L plus ratio plus eat Sam plus ravioli get ratio.
This is because engagement and outrage are at the heart of that vegan teacher's formula for online success. Her process is simple. She goes after a popular figure like Mr. Beast, Jacksepticeye, or Ryan Trahan and accuses them of being horrible anti-vegans that willingly pay for the torture and murder of animals. This generates controversy and drama, bringing in a flood of viewership to her channel. And when the views from talking about someone start to dwindle, she moves on to her next target, which is exactly how she targeted Mr. Beast in the first place. Unlike Jimmy, however, Her victim before him, Gordon Ramsay, fell for her tricks and had to endure a much harder onslaught, all because he thought that a short TikTok video making fun of her would be amusing. There are only a few celebrities in the world who are as popular and beloved as Gordon Ramsay. The internet loves every side of him, from his foul-mouthed and aggressive TV persona
Fucking useless.
to the encouraging and supportive sweetheart he really is.
I've never seen such perfect cooking in meat ever this year. I'm talking about both kitchens. This is
Family, fireflies, up past 9. Hershey's milk chocolate, marshmallows, graham crackers.
absolutely spot on.
But his status as a chef who often cooks with meat and his massive internet presence made him a perfect target for that vegan teacher. Her attack on Gordon Ramsay began with a TikTok video explaining to him, a world-renowned chef, what is and isn't food.
So Gordon, one of the problems that I noticed that you have is you don't seem to understand the difference between food and animals.
The audacity of this video is perfectly summed up by this comment from
Hey, vegan teacher, guess what? You will not believe this, but every chef has at least cooked with meat once. So guess what? He can cook with meat all he wants because he uses meat every single time because he makes steak. Now shut up and leave the chat because guess what? L plus ratio plus eat Sam plus ravioli. Vegan teacher get ratioed.
a confused viewer reading, doesn't she know that Gordon Ramsay is a gourmet chef? She also uploaded a song addressed to Gordon, telling him that eating animals is wrong. Gordon responded with a duet video of his own, with a clip of him calling her a vegan donut before taking a bite out of a juicy beef burger.
Eating animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Hurting animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Share this song, and if you call me a donut, that's fine.
Vegan
As long as
donut.
you're vegan from now on.
And people loved his response. How can you not love Gordon, especially after this? My respect for Gordon went up. Even the mainstream media took note of this duet. However, little did Gordon know that he just opened a Pandora's box with his acknowledgement of the vegan teacher's video. Because soon after this, Vegan Teacher released a 27-minute long video with the absurd title, How Gordon Ramsay is Like Hitler and How That Makes Me Cry. If this title was
Hey, guess what? What? Vegan teacher. If Hitler is a bad person, if we're not even going to get into that. And first of all, if you're calling him the devil and Hitler for giving animals animal abuse, honestly, I think you were wrong because here's one thing. How are we going to have our protein? Because if we don't have our protein, then how are we going to stay like a normal human size? So like Dennis head. Yeah. So honestly, guess what? Pretty much, literally, a protein shake has dairy. It has meat. And you're saying just to eat protein raw? That's pretty much illegal. Well, it's not illegal, but it's weird. And you could probably die from it. But yeah, guess what? If we need protein, and if you're saying we cannot eat meat, then how do you expect us to get protein? So honestly, if you're not letting us get protein in, then you're basically just the worst person ever. Because everyone needs a little bit of protein. Yeah.
Wasn't rage-inducing enough, she opened the video by calling Gordon a devil and labeling him as someone who does nothing but harm the world. But then, she crossed the line, because a bit later in the video, she had to say this about Gordon while reacting to his TikTok response.
So here you see, this is the face of somebody who likes to pay for the rape, the torture, and the murder of animals. How is he different from Hitler? Name the one way he is different. He doesn't have a mustache.
That he cooks good food. That's the one way. And he doesn't have a mustache. And he hates people like you.
It's the only difference I see. I would even suggest that he is a worse human. Because with Hitler, at least stopped at 6 million or more.
Now, while Gordon didn't engage any further, it was already too late. That vegan teacher doubled down and uploaded another video on Gordon Ramsay titled, "Why is Gordon Ramsay such a terrible father?" labeling him as a horrible father for making a harmless and funny TikTok prank video with his daughter. She also psychoanalyzes the video and says that he's teaching speciesism to his daughter, which, in her words, is the purest form of racism.
Now I know on the surface it might seem like fun. You might think to yourself, well, he seems like a nice dad, but he's not. Because he is teaching speciesism. Speciesism is one of the first forms of racism, one of the first
Guess what? He is a good father. Just because he's doing all this. That is straight cap. You're making things up. Now shut up.
of discrimination that kids learn.
The backlash to this video was so severe that she deleted almost all of the comments and instead filled the comment section with her own introduction and views on veganism. Yet despite her acknowledging this backlash and even taking measures against it, she continued to post videos bashing Gordon from every possible angle, like uploading a video with the title "Gordon Ramsay is a terrible chef," in which she criticized his cooking.
Look at it, he puts them in there and they're so messy, they're not even neat and tidy, and he's supposed to be like one of the best chefs ever?
At Firestone Complete Auto Care, we believe that if you can't back the work, you shouldn't be.
By this point, she was starting to sound less like a vegan activist and more like a commentary YouTuber like Leafy or iDubbbz, whose whole shtick is roasting other people for clout. When even this attempt at baiting another response failed, the vegan teacher began going after Gordon's sponsors with videos like, "Fire Gordon Ramsay from the Silk Milk Company." In the video, she urged them to drop Gordon as a partner.
Hello, Silk Milk! Apparently you're paying money to Gordon Ramsay to promote your product? How crazy is that? Don't be doing that! He doesn't care about your milk! He's not even vegan!
Of course, she gained nothing from this rant, but still, she sure tried her best. By this time, Gordon was likely getting sick of that vegan teacher using his name to create online drama and gain more viewership. And while he could have made another video making fun of her and destroyed her completely like last time, he chose not to. Instead, his response was a lot more mature and to the point. You see, in response to his funny video against the vegan teacher, many animal farmers made their own TikTok videos talking about how people like that vegan teacher have disturbed their livelihoods. They also thanked Gordon for his clear support. Gordon compiled a few of these in a single video and posted it on his TikTok with the caption, "Always standing behind farmers, grateful for the work they do and the passion they have on a daily basis."
Thank you, Chef Ramsay.
Thank you, Chef Ramsay.
Thanks, Chef Ramsay.
Thank you so much for standing up for us farmers.
He took a clear side in this one-sided conflict created by the vegan teacher, and his viewers were all for it. Farming is no easy task. Thank you for supporting the people who work hard to keep the rest of us fed. All love for the farmers and Ramsay. This would also be the last time Gordon would ever acknowledge that vegan teacher in any form. And when she realized that she wasn't going to get any more attention from Gordon Ramsay, she went after her next victim, Nikocado Avocado.
Alright, this is where we're gonna stop because I'm tired and this is gonna be like split, I think, into 3 parts, 2 or 3 parts. Anyway, I hope to see you guys in the next one. And vegan teacher, if you come after me, do not be sad that I will ruin your reputation or legacy in 5 days, okay, idiot? Bye.